single day. Day number 1, it was so hot in Hawaii, I threw up violently from heat stroke. Threw up so violently that my diaphragm got stuck open. I had massive acid reflux for 2 days. Didn't know how to fix it. Finally called my chiropractor. I'm like, look, we have a problem. I do not know how to fix this. I can't continue if this is going to be what it's going to be. And he said, oh, this is super easy. You should have called me 2 days ago. Lie down on the ground, and I'll have one of the team come over and punch you in the chest. It'll dislodge your diaphragm. I said, what? He said, yeah, just lay down. We'll punch you in the chest. That's the only way to do it. Dude, when I was planning the 50, I wasn't like, okay, dislodge diaphragm procedure, right? You can't plan for everything, right? Like things just happen and you have to solve them in the moment. I fight for 18 days. Make it to Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's 106 degrees outside. I lost concentration for 2 seconds and I fell asleep on my bike while I was riding it. As I'm laying there on the road, hip swells up, road rash everywhere. You have to know why you want to continue or need to continue. He who has their why to live can bear almost any how. Now, we raised money for charity and all these things that we do. And on this event, we would do a 5K run at the end of every single day. And early in the journey, my daughter comes up to me and she says, Dad, I want to be part of this journey. I want to make a difference. We were raising money and awareness for childhood obesity. And she says, Dad, I'm going to do all 55 Ks. I knew I had to get back on my bike so that she could achieve her goal. If I didn't show up that night to run 5K with her, she wouldn't achieve her goal. You won't see a picture anywhere where my 12-year-old daughter, Lucy, isn't right beside me, trying to make an impact. If you help other people achieve their goals as a byproduct, you'll achieve yours. And then there's going to be a moment on your journey where you don't know if you can take the next step. I'll take it off. When every step you take, it feels like a nail gun is being driven through your foot. That's the step that most people are unwilling to take. But that next step is absolutely the most important step to take. That's when growth happens. That's when knowledge occurs. We did that 5K every day for charity, number 66. She was like, I want to do a 5K with Team Iron Cowboy. So she showed up, she got her number, she was all excited. And when she started to run, she was quickly overwhelmed. She had to walk. I remember seeing her. She was the last person to cross the finish line. So I ran up to her. I said, hey, how was that? Congratulations. She says, that was the hardest thing I've ever done. And what she said next, I'll never forget. She said, can I do that again tomorrow? And I was like, yes, you can. You just have to show up. And she showed up the next day and got on the start line and did another 5K. Same thing happened. Last person to finish. So I ran up to her and I said, how was it today? And she said, well, that was the hardest thing I've ever done. Please, can I join you again tomorrow? I said, yes, you just have to show up. For 5 days, this woman showed up, did the hardest thing she could think of, a 5K. And on that last day, she was still last. But her head was up. And she was proud because she was doing something outside of her comfort zone. So I ran up to her and I gave her a big hug. I said, Mom, I'm so proud of you. I know how hard that was for you. My mom has struggled with obesity her entire life. My mom's hard was 5Ks. My daughter's hard was 55 Ks. My hard was 50 Ironmans. Everybody's heart is different and it's okay. You just have to keep showing up. You keep having to try. You can't be the expert on day number 1. Somebody's heart in this room right now is going to be waking up tomorrow and starting their day. It's our responsibility as friends and humans to up our level of kindness and our level of empathy. Because we have no idea how somebody got to this moment in their life and how they are making the decisions that they're making. Could you imagine if everybody was like, hey, I'm going to be 10% kinder today. I'm going to have 10% more empathy today. I think the world would be a very different place. It would definitely be a better one. That's my challenge.